My name is Pete, and welcome to my garage. I'm going to make a plate about, I guess I'm going to go about 7 inches long. And the distance in between the center of the two holes is 4.25 inches. Really, it's probably metric, so I'm going to have to actually measure it out better. But I guess first things first, I need to make a plate that's roughly, I'll just do 7 inches just so it's a little bit long. So 7 inches over there, we'll do 7 inches over here. Alright, so now I got my piece of steel here. And for starters, I'm just gonna measure out and mark 7 inches. And while I'm at it, I guess I might as well mark 14 because I got to make 2 of these. Now that that's marked, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Alright, I'm just going to cut it with a cutoff wheel. Takes a little bit of time, but it's not too bad. Alright, so now I got 2 7-inch long pieces, and now I can drill some holes in them in the right spots, and I can mount these up to the side, and then I can start building brackets off of that for the transmission. I guess I'm going to mark where my holes are, or about where I want to put them. Center of that hole. To the center of this hole. Not that far, so we'll probably end up triangulate or coming into that same distance right there. And then this is going to be the same over here. Alright, so I got my 2 holes center punched. And now I'm going to start with an 1/8 inch drill bit and drill them out. Alright, so I got both pieces clamped together. Now I'll just transpose this through there. I just need to step up my drill bit size. They're 8mm by 125 bolts, so that's roughly 5/16 of an inch. And so I need to go a little bit bigger than 5/16 of an inch. Tell you what, a good sharp drill bit, man, really eats through it pretty good. Okay, step it up just a little bit more. Alright, I got two hopefully perfect plates. I don't know if perfect's the word, but it doesn't really actually have to be perfect. But hopefully these two plates will mount up where I need them to, and then I can start building brackets off of these. I'll just reuse the BMW's transmission mount bolts. Alright, as you can see, I've got my two plates mounted up. Now I just got to make a cross piece, and then I got to make a couple pieces that link the cross piece to the plates that mount onto the body of the vehicle. I got to tighten these down. I haven't tightened them down yet, but so far so good. I got to do a little bit of trimming right there just to give myself a little more clearance. I got to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to use this piece of angle iron right here. And I need to make a piece that goes across the middle that mounts to the transmission mount. As you can see, I've got the cross piece. I got my two mount pieces that go to the body of the vehicle. And I made a couple pieces that I kind of tried to get the angle about the same as right there. Then I'm going to weld to there. Then I'm going to make another couple pieces that come off of here. And then that'll kind of box that in. So we'll tack that there, tack it onto there, do the same to the other side, and then I can finish weld it out of the car. I'm going to cut these pieces to make it stronger, and hopefully I'll have myself a strong mount that's not going to move. Now, disclaimer, I am not an expert welder by any means, and I kind of well, my first project that I did on my first BMW, I pretty much kind of taught myself how to weld, and that was kind of the purpose of the whole project, was to learn how to fabricate and kind of do this sort of stuff. And we'll see as we go along, I'll get a little better, but I don't do a ton of welding, and so you'll kind of see that, and hopefully I get better as we go along. So there's my disclaimer about my welding abilities. Okay, I got that one. I just need to unbolt this thing so I can weld it on the ground, and then I'll make some more pieces that'll box this all in. Alright, definitely out of practice on my welding a little bit. I mean, it's not the worst in the world, but again, it's not the best. I think I might need to turn the wire speed up a little bit. But I'm pretty sure it's going to hold. It's probably pretty strong. So, alright, now I need to make some pieces to box this in, add a little bit. I'm going to make it look a lot nicer. I'm going to chop this off a little bit on both sides to give it give me a little more clearance around the transmission. So I got this piece made. I got this one made. I'm gonna burn it in real quick. Then I got to make some filler pieces on the inside of that. See, welding's getting coming around a little bit right there. It's just been so long since I've done any kind of welding, so don't beat me up too bad on it, guys. Starting to take shape now. I just got to make some pieces to fill this in. I don't know, I need to cut some down or what I need to do. I kind of touch this up and tack them around, or I'll finish it once I do the other stuff. But I think that'll really kind of box it in, make it a lot stronger once I get those pieces on there. All right, got all the pieces on there. Here is my final transmission mount. I guess I got to get the engine mounts next. But the good news is once I get this mount on, then I will be able to lift the car up, because I won't have to have the jack underneath the vehicle holding the transmission up in place. Once I get the vehicle lifted up, then I can go ahead and do engine mounts, and it'll be a lot easier because I'll be able to stand instead of being bent over and leaning in there. So let's just get this transmission mount bolted up. And there we go, we're bolted in now. All right, let's make sure it stays up whenever I put the tranny down on it, but I bet it'll be good. All right, looks like we got one piece of the puzzle down. We got a transmission mount. Transmission's up there pretty solid and everything. Now, we just got to make some engine mounts. And I'm going to use the help of my good buddy Matt. And he has some pretty cool tools at his disposal that will make it look a lot nicer than this, so I won't have to be hand cutting stuff. And we'll go through that, and I'll show you that in the next episode. All right, stay tuned until next time. Thanks for watching.